So as you're cooking it, it chars up and you get that wonderful kind of caramelization on there. Yeah?
So you need extra brown sugar.
We need a lot of this brown sugar because we've got a lot in here. So what, do you think this whole thing or less? What do you reckon?
Let's see what you got.
Okay, let's see.
Give me a heavy one right there.
Okay. So we got about.
Use it all. Don't mess around.
All right.
Don't mess around.
All right. We've got about a cup and a half of brown sugar, would you say?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're just going to toss all these in.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, you want me to get my hands in here again? Get these mixing up.
Make
right?
love
to these bones, all right.
My grandfather's recipe from the 1950s, he just put them straight on the grill and basted them pretty much just like this, with a mustard-like base sauce. Your dad ate it in my family's barbecue restaurant.
Yeah, this is a great story, actually, isn't it? My dad was, you were talking to him, my dad passed away a couple of years ago, you were talking to him at our wedding, which we had in this wonderful house here, and
that's crazy.
And tell me what he said.
He went on and was like, "Oh, who's your family?" And we kind of talked about where I came from, and I was from Chicago originally. And I told him I brought up Dreamland Barbecue. Like, yeah, that's the reason why I moved to Alabama was to take over my grandfather's family barbecue restaurant. And he was like, "Now, which one would that be?" And I was like, "Dreamland." He was like, "Are you kidding me?" It's like the notorious Dreamland Barbecue because it's kind of famous, but if you go anywhere besides across the Mississippi Delta, you probably won't hear about it.
We should probably explain. My dad, although he was English, they lived all over the world, and they spent some time in Birmingham, Alabama.
It's totally random.
In the 60s. And this is the logo, isn't it? Right?
Yeah, that's my grandfather.
That's your grandfather.
If you ever go to the south, like you'll see it. You think?
It's got the same colour. Yeah. Apart from anything else. We're going to leave it, what, for about an hour or two?
Yeah.
All right, look at those ribs, absolutely delicious. These have been marinating for probably about 2 hours in the end. We left these to marinate. I'm just gonna put them on this beautiful hot grill. A couple of little tips when you're barbecuing. First of all, you wanna find out where the hottest part of your grill is, and then you wanna sort of work your meat around that. What I always like to do is I'll always remember which piece I put on first. And I remember that was this big sort of flat piece of fatty stuff here. I'm going to keep my eye on that guy, and once he's done, I'm going to start moving these other little, these other pieces around. So there they are, our beautiful ribs. They're nice and blackened off on the outside. Take them inside, and Roscoe and I are going to start devouring them. Sounds good. And Roscoe will probably eat most of them. I might have a couple. He's going to eat about 8 of them. Beautiful. That's my dad's ribs. Smells exactly like he used to make them. Ever since this cooking's been bringing back this crazy nostalgia, you know how smells bring back memories, and reminds me of being a little kid just sitting there watching my dad cook these ribs. It's good to know we're keeping his spirit alive. These ones are for you, Dad. Thanks a lot. All right, here they are. We've grilled them, caramelized.
Pork.
So we're gonna need some of this kitchen roll because this is gonna get messy.
I need a bib.
Let's have at these.
Real sweet.
That's my dad's ribs.
Huh?
That's it. That's exactly how they work.
Next is a risotto. Remember the Thai risotto I made for your family when I was visiting you?
In England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Best meal my mom's ever had.
She froze it.
Right. She did. After she cooked it, she froze it and put it in the freezer and had it later on.
Absolutely.
So she's probably still got some. She probably has a spoonful a month or something. We should call her up.
One of my favorite dishes to cook, risotto. It's just stirring and ladling, stirring and ladling. You have to put your heart into it. You literally sit there and watch it go from raw to steaming perfect. The basis of this dish is a good vegetable stock, a wooden spoon, and of course salt and pepper. You can buy stock from the store, as I like to do. You can make it fresh, which only takes about 15 minutes, about as long as it takes salt to fix his hair before each shoot. To make a proper vegetable stock, roughly chop up a stalk of celery, 1 large onion, and about 3 carrots. Because this is a Thai dish, I threw in some ginger, lime, and a couple of red chilies. Throw all those in a large saucepan, top up with water, and put on high heat, and let it roll, baby. Once it's boiling away, it's time to make risotto. Next, chop up 1 medium onion, 3 cloves of garlic, stinky. Throw these in a large frying pan with 3 tablespoons of the best butter you can find, and saute them until they're translucent. So add 2 cups of jasmine rice straight on top of your onions and garlic. Now it's time to ladle, ladle, ladle. Originally I made this with haddock, a delicious white flaky English fish. But the dish will work pretty much with any delicate white fish. Red snapper works perfectly. Get your fish fillets about ½ pound per person. Then just lay the fish into the stock. What you're gonna do is gently poach the fish as you're laying the stock into the risotto. The ladling is also going to slowly break up the fish and flavor the stock. Grab your ladles, ladies and gentlemen. You wanna hear that tss? You hear it? Great, that's what you want. Now stir, 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 stir. Use that wooden spoon to full effect. Once your rice has soaked up that first ladle, give it another one. Stir and keep repeating the process until the rice is cooked al dente. Let's get a can of good coconut milk and pour 1 ladle directly into your risotto and stir it in. Add some diced hot red chilies, as many as you can handle, and your risotto is basically done. Put all the juicy flakes of poached fish into a large bowl. Add about a half cup of chopped cilantro, some more chilies, and the juice of about a whole lime. Season it with those essential ingredients, salt and pepper, and mix the whole thing up with your hands. It's time to eat.
There you go.
Lay this guy on top, make sure that we get some of those beautiful red chilies. Now those were red jalapenos, were they?
Yeah.
Beautiful red chilies. Now, you could use green ones, but we've got the green of the cilantro in there. We want to mix it up a little bit.
The first time we did it, I believe your mom had some sweet peppers growing.
And we needed that spice, didn't we?
Yeah.
So there it is, that beautiful, beautiful Thai risotto. We've got some Italian influences. We've got the Thai influences. It tastes like it did in England.
Yeah, does it?
It does. I mean,
nice.
We mixed up a little bit. We've got a bit of a different fish in there. We're using the local ingredients, getting that beautiful red snapper in there. But look how flaky and delicious it is. It's broken up into that risotto, just like that wonderful haddock did when we cooked it.
Yeah.
It's absolutely spectacular.
I have not cooked it since we were in England.
You haven't?
No.
You just made, that was, what, 3 years ago?
Yeah.
3 years ago, and he's recreated it for us.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat it. I'm going to shut up and eat.
As you should. I'll talk for you.
Absolutely, absolutely divine. We've made you the ribs. We've got those beautiful barbecue ribs, those spare ribs. Now we've got this lovely risotto, this Thai risotto. Now we're going to show you how to make a very simple dessert, one of the simplest desserts out there. Make a nice summer tart. Let's do it.
It's a chef's tart.
Well, let's eat this first,
No,
and
it's
let's
a
show them how to
dessert.
do it.
Totally. Alright, getting our bacon. This is a pastry crust. It's butter, flour, sugar. 1 1/4 cup flour, 1 stick of butter. Yeah, 1/4 cup of sugar. Oven, 15 minutes, 350. I'm making a custard. 1 1/4 cup milk, or you can use heavy cream. It makes it way better. It's pretty much the basis of any ice cream. 1/4 cup sugar, and a pinch of,
Oh,
you got 3 egg yolks. You need 1/4 cup sugar.
1 cup of sugar.
Yeah.
All right. Get that. Roll it out.
And you want to whisk that up.
Now you get this vanilla bean.
Yep. I'm gonna take this over here. You wanna take it down the middle, split it like I have.
Okay.
Then you wanna get your knife
Uh-huh.
and get all those luscious seeds out. Since we've combined that, you're basically adding it back all in the pan. Just gonna stir it until it thickens up.
So what are we going to do to this?
This we're gonna dress up with some custard,
All right.
slice some peaches.
That looks like a piece of modern art right there. We make caipirinhas. Made my dad's old rib recipe. Made that
Classic.
Thai risotto. Summer tart. Every dish needs a little salt.
And pepper.
Absolutely.